Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another Minecraft statue tutorial. Today we are going to be making Daredevil from Marvel Comics. The blocks you're going to need are stripped mangrove wood, red 2 wool, red concrete, polished black stone button, red terracotta, red wool, white terracotta, light gray terracotta, smooth stone, and polished andesite. Red 2 Wool is from a free add-on in the Minecraft Marketplace on Bedrock Edition called the All the Wool add-on. Alrighty, to begin, we're going to start with a row of 8 stripped mangrove wood. Do that 2 more times. And then for these next 2 rows, go ahead and do more mangrove wood. But then right above this one, you're going to, above that third block, you're going to do a mangrove, and then same on the other side. And you're going to place 2 on top of those. Then we're going to do one red 2 wool, 2 strip mangrove, 2 red 2 wool, 2 strip mangrove, 1 red 2 wool. For the next row, do 8 red concrete. For the next row, so you're only going to use the red wool for the hands. So when I say red wool, for right now, we're going to use the red 2 wool. Alrighty, do 1 red wool, 6 red concrete, 1 red wool, 1 red wool, 3 red concrete, 4 strip mangrove with a button on the third one, 2 red wool, 4 red concrete, 2 red wool. For the next row, do 1 red wool, 6 red concrete, 1 red wool, and an entire row of red wool, or red concrete, sorry. Go 2 in and do 1 red wool, 1 strip mangrove. You don't have to do any vertical things or any of this, or place blocks underneath. These could be fine like this, so 1 more strip mangrove, and then a red wool. Place 2 polished black stone buttons in front of that. To start the torso, you're going to do 1 red wool, 1 strip mangrove, 1 red wool, 2 strip mangrove, 1 red wool, 1 strip mangrove, 1 red wool, 1 red wool, 1 strip mangrove, 4 red concrete, 1 mangrove, 1 red wool. And you're going to bring that red wool and strip mangrove out by 1. Just like that. And do polished black stone buttons in front of that right there, and 1 in front of that, and 1 right there. Just like that. For the torso, you're going to do 2 rows of red concrete, 3 red concrete, 2 red wool, 3 red concrete. For the next row, do 3 red concrete, 1 red wool, 1 red concrete, 1 red wool, 2 red concrete. For the next row, do 3 red concrete, 1 red wool, 1 red concrete, 1 red wool, 2 red concrete. For the next row, do 2 red concrete, 3 red wool, 3 red concrete. For the next row, do 2 red concrete, 1 red wool, 1 red concrete, 1 red wool, 3 red concrete. For the next row, do 1 red wool, 1 red concrete, 1 red wool, 1 red concrete, 1 red wool, 2 red concrete, 1 red wool. For the next row, do 1 red wool, 1 red concrete, 2 red wool, 3 red concrete, 1 red wool, and finally 2 red wool, 4 red concrete, 2 red wool. And that'll be the torso complete. We're going to start the arms here, do 2 red terracotta right on this row here. Put some blocks underneath and do 1 strip mangrove there, 1 strip mangrove there. Then we're going to do 3 rows of strip mangrove. We're actually going to use the actual red wool here. We're going to do 4 red wool. Then we're going to go ahead and do the other side real quick so we can get rid of this red wool. It's going to get very annoying to use. And you're basically just going to do the same thing on this side. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do the sides of the legs real quick. Go ahead and go up 5 with the, or go back 3 with the strip mangrove, and then go up 4. Do 3 red wool, 3 red concrete, 2 red concrete, 1 red wool, 3 strip mangrove, 3 red wool, 2 red concrete, 1 red wool, 3 red concrete. Other side is practically the same except no strip mangrove. Strip. So do all the strip mangrove for the boots, then red wool, then red concrete, then red wool, then red concrete. And then what we're going to do here is do 2 red concrete, 1 red wool, 3 red wool, 2 red concrete, 1 red wool, and then 3 red concrete. Just like that. For the back of the legs, you're going to basically copy the front, except boots end there. So it's 4 mangrove. Or 5, sorry. 5 red mangrove. Or strip mangrove. Do an entire row of 6 red wool. 6 red concrete. 6 red concrete here. 3 mangrove. 3 concrete. 1 red wool. 4 red concrete. 1 red wool. And we're just going to copy the front from here. Perfect. There's no buttons except this and this. Okay. For the back of the torso, what you're going to do is an entire row of 8 red concrete, 2 red concrete, 1 red wool, 2 red concrete, 1 red wool, 2 red concrete. Do that one more time. 2 red wool, 4 red concrete, 2 red wool. For the next row, do 1 red wool, 2 red concrete, 2 red wool, 2 red concrete, 1 red wool. For the next row, do 2 red wool, 1 red concrete, 2 red wool, 1 red concrete, 2 red wool. For the next row, do 2 red concrete, 4 red wool, 2 red concrete. Do that one more time, except 1 red wool, 2 red concrete, 1 red wool, 2 red concrete. Do an entire row of 8 red concrete, 2 red wool, 4 red concrete, 2 red wool. And then we're going to basically put a layer underneath the hand. And we're just going to wrap around right here. Just like this. And then we're going to go ahead and just bring it up. And copy the side. Boom. We're going to do the same thing over here. Perfect. So tomorrow I'm going to try and record some videos for you guys, so that on Thursday we have some tutorials while I'm at work all day. But we're gonna go ahead and continue the back just real quick. We're gonna do 1 red wool, 2 red concrete, 1 red wool, 3 red concrete, 1 red wool, 2 red concrete, 2 red wool, 3 red concrete, 1 red wool, 1 red wool, 2 red concrete, 1 red wool, 1 red wool, 3 red concrete, and 2 red wool, 2 red concrete. We're going to do the same thing over here. Perfect. For the other side of the arms here, or front of the arms, we're going to do 1 red wool. Actually, it is the exact same as the front. I didn't realize that. So it's just the exact same thing. So maybe we should have done the front first. That works perfect. By the way, if you do not want to use an add-on, if you don't want to use this red wool, just use this regular red wool. Doesn't change a thing. Works perfectly. Alright, for the sides of the arms, you're going to do 2 red wool. You're going to do 4 rows of red concrete, 2 red wool, 2 red concrete. We're going to do the same exact thing over here. And then for the shoulder, you're going to do 2 red concrete, 2 rows of red wool, or red concrete. Okay, English is not it. 2 red wool, 2 red concrete. 2 rows of red concrete. There we go. Alrighty. And we're going to do the head. So what you're going to do is you're going to do 3 red concrete coming out like this, and then connect them. Or just connect the first row, and then a row of white terracotta. You're going to do 1 red concrete, 2 white terracotta, 2 light gray terracotta, 2 white terracotta, 1 red concrete. For the next row, do 3 red concrete, 2 white terracotta, 3 red concrete. For the next row, do 1 red terracotta, 2 red wool, 2 red concrete, 2 red wool, 1 red concrete. An entire row of red concrete, but bring 3 out right above the eyes right here. You're going to do an entire row of red concrete, 1 red concrete, actually do 3, yeah, it's going to be 3 total right here. And then 1 right here, 1 right here. Just like that. Alrighty. And of course, the rest of the head is just red concrete. So you're going to go back, hang off by 2, connect it, and fill in the rest of it with red concrete. Yeah, like I said, gonna record some extra. I'm gonna record a couple of extra tutorials tomorrow for some tutorials. These all should be releasing tomorrow. All these tutorials, and then, well, technically, I guess today for you, but you know what I mean. Because these will all be set as premieres, so. Alrighty. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab out our polished andesite. You're going to do 4, you're going to break 4 here, do smooth stone, do 1 smooth stone sticking out, and do 2 here. Wrap around with polished blackstone. Do the same thing right here, and then do 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna do the same thing here. Perfect. And once that's done, you'll have finished your Daredevil from Marvel Comics. Well, they changed it all. Alright. Well, there you go. There is your Daredevil from Marvel Comics. I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.